Oh, you make me wanna talk back to you. Say it like that.
Hey guys, I'm Roxette Arisa and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a tutorial on this no makeup look right here. I have been living for looks like this. It's just so beautiful, and I don't know, I love how glowy it is, how fresh, how dewy, but also just kind of enhancing your natural beauty rather than, you know, always trying to just look perfect, if you feel. So yeah, that's what we're going to be creating today. I was very inspired by a makeup artist. His name is Anthony Nguyen. I got the chance to work with him on set a couple weeks ago for a photo shoot, and he was just like absolutely amazing and really did inspire me with his work. So I'll definitely link his Instagram down below. Check it out because he is amazing. Like, absolutely incredible. So yeah, if you want to see how I achieved this no makeup look, then just keep watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I do upload twice a week, sometimes 3 times. I say sometimes 3 times because usually my normal uploading schedule is Wednesdays and Sundays, but lately I've been throwing in like a little sprinkle of Friday videos sometimes. So definitely make sure to hit that little bell down there so you're always notified of my videos when I do upload. And without further ado, let's get into this tutorial. I really want the emphasis to be on the skin, so we're gonna just take our time getting prepped, if you will. So the first thing I'm gonna be using is this Pixie Beauty Glow Mist. This is amazing because it has argan oil and it really just helps to hydrate the skin and get it ready for the next products that we're gonna put on. And I like to spray it on and then kind of just work it in with my beauty blender just so it gets nice and, you know, nice and on there. How about that? And seriously, I'm not kidding when I'm saying we're gonna be doing the most with our prep. So the next step I'm gonna be doing is taking this Tarte Cosmetics Brighter Days Highlighting Moisturizer and applying this all over the face. I am gonna actually put it onto the back of my hand and mix in a little bit of this guy. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow Instant Soft Focus Beauty Flash. This is literally, Izzy told me this is literally JLo skin in a bottle. Like, if you wanna glow like JLo, dab some of this on. So I'm just putting a little bit right next to each other. I'm gonna mix it together with my ring finger. And the Tarte one already has, you know, light reflecting qualities, so this is just being super extra, but that's the name of the game. And I'm just going to start applying that all over the skin. I'm gonna take my handy dandy little beauty blender and then just go ahead and work this product into the skin. This is what Anthony did on me, so learn from the pros. Alrighty, and then one last step for our prep. We doing the absolute most here. I'm gonna take some of my MAC Cosmetics Strobe Cream, which again, this is literally just the sample size that I got with my MACcosmetics.com order because I am gonna use this up before I buy the full size. Okay. So I'm taking that on the back of my beauty blender and I'm just going to place that right on the high points of my cheekbones and then also underneath the brow bone and a little bit down the middle of the nose just to, again, really get that glow going. Totally forgot one last step of our prep, and that's just going to be to moisturize the lips. So I'm going to be using this Lucas's Paw Paw ointment, which literally, this is what Anthony used on me on set, and I remembered that I actually had this from a long time ago when I went to Australia. I picked it up there, and I'm sure you can probably find it in the US, maybe on like Amazon or something, so I'll definitely try to link it below, but if you're in Australia, you know where to get it. So I'm just going to put a little bit onto my lips. While all of that sets into our skin and gets our base ready to go, I'm gonna start to do our brows. So I'm first taking my Anastasia Brow Primer and I'm just running that through, especially towards the ends of my brows where my brows tend to get a little crazy. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that out with the Brow and Lash E80 from Sigma. Anthony only used powder on my brows, which was crazy. Like, I've never seen my brows look so good, so that has really been inspiring me to use more powders and try like his technique out a little bit. So today I'm going to be using this Benefit Cosmetics Brow Zings in the shade 5, and I'm taking this shade right here on a Sigma E75 angled brow, and I'm just going to start to make very, very light brush hair-like strokes. Brush hair-like? Light hair-like brush strokes. That's what I meant to say. And you really want to focus on just getting product on that very tip of the brush and then kind of just lightly sweeping it through the brows. And then once you've got that shape that you want down, you of course still want to go back in and clean up the arches with some concealer. So I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Concealer in 1.5 along with my Morphe E19 brush. And last step of the no makeup brow is some clear brow gel. So today I'm using this one from Cella Beauty. It's really good because the applicator is actually really tiny, so you can just get right in there. Finally ready to move back to the skin. So today I'm going to be using this Stila Cosmetics Aqua Glow Serum Foundation. I mean, like, the name kind of says it all. It's going to be great for this look because it is a serum. It's a glowy foundation. So I'm just taking a little bit on the Sigma 3D HD blender. This foundation has such a beautiful finish because it has, I would say, a medium coverage, but I mean, look how glowy and skin-like the actual foundation is. I love it. The next for concealer, I'm going to be using the Becca Cosmetics Aqua Luminous Perfecting Concealer. This is another really nice lightweight product that has pretty decent coverage but still looks very natural and very skin-like. So I guess that's kind of like the theme, very glowy, very natural looking, and using products that are lightweight that aren't going to look cakey at all. We are going to be going a little bit out of order today just because it's such a different technique than, you know, what I would normally do for glammed looks. So, glammed up looks. So the next thing that we're going to be doing is actually going in with a cream contour. So this is the Pure Cosmetics Cameo Contour, and you'll see that in this tutorial I am using a lot of cream products and very, very minimal powder products because that's what's going to give us the most natural finish possible. So I'm just going to take this and kind of line the underparts of my cheekbones, but I don't want to take the product too close to my lips. I want to keep it a little bit further behind on the sides of my face because that's what's going to give us that natural finish that we're looking for. Taking that 3D HD again, I'm going to start to pat that into the skin. You definitely always want to do all your creams before you go in with powders because that's going to make it look a lot more seamless. So the cream blush that I'm going to be using, by the way, cream blushes are key if you want a very, very natural flush to the cheeks. So this is the Stila Convertible Color Dual Lip and Cheek Cream in the shade Lilium. I like to kind of warm up the product on the back of my hand first and then go ahead and pop it onto the apples of my cheeks. And again, just running a sponge along the product as well because we really want it to be completely blended in. Perfection! So, okay, this cream product thing is really going. We're going for it. We're doing the most. Next up, I'm going to take this cream blush from GLOWY Cosmetics. This is the highlighter in the shade TR. It is one of my all-time favorite cream blushes. The formula is very, very blendable and smooth, but it's also just such a beautiful color. It's a really nice golden color that really just brings out the warmth in my skin, so I love it. And this, I just take directly onto the cheekbone with my finger. We're finally ready to set some of this down with powder. Now for a look like this, you definitely only want to set the specific places that you need either oil control or a little bit more of, you know, crease control and things like that. So definitely do not want to set your whole face for this look. And you want to use a very, very finely milled powder. So I'm going to be using this one today. It's the Ben Nye Cameo Luxury Powder. It is a very finely milled powder, like I said before. Oops, I dropped the top. But yeah, it's a really, really nice powder because it is so finely milled. So it's just going to kind of sink in, melt into our skin, and not give us that powdery cakey look at all. So I'm just taking a little bit of the powder on a Sigma Tapered Highlighter F35 and dusting it only in the areas where I really need it. Then I do want to add just a little bit more dimension and also set down that cream contour that we put down. So I'm going to take a very light bronzer. This is the Jane Cosmetics Inspire Bronzing Powder, and I'm going to dust this over the 3 shape on the outer edges of my face. And I am super extra when it comes to highlight. I just love highlight. It's my favorite part of makeup. So I actually am going to add on a little bit of a powder highlight to set this cream in place, but you could totally just use the cream if you want to, or if you know you're not as into highlight as I am. I'm going to take this Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow and just take a little bit of the highlight powder. This is a very soft, natural highlight. Pretty subtle too, so it's going to still work really nicely with this look. For eyes, honestly, I'm not going to do much. I have like a little bit of discoloration on my eyelids, which I really don't mind all that much. So if you want to, you could add a very neutral shadow, but I'm pretty much just going to leave them blank. I am just going to really quickly curl my lashes so we get a little bit of, you know, an uplifted kind of look. And that's all we're going to be doing to those babies. The last step is just going to be lips, and we're going to keep it super duper neutral. I'm going to be using this Hourglass Girl Lip Stylo in the shade Idealist. It is such a beautiful no makeup look kind of lip color. These are so moisturizing, and this shade is life. I love this lip color because it's, you know, it's a little bit, it adds a little bit of shine, but it's not glossy by any means, so people will be like, is that your lip color? And the last step is just going to be to spray our face with some Fix Plus. You can use, honestly, water if you want, or a setting spray, but I want to use this just because I do want that really glowy finish, and this is just going to tie the whole look together. And this is the finished no makeup look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really do love this type of makeup look right now. I'm just so into it because, you know, it looks very natural. Your natural skin can show through. It's not about looking perfect. It's about enhancing your natural beauty, and I'm living for it. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and you can also hit that little bell down there if you want to always be notified of my videos when I do upload. Remember, you are beautiful inside and out. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!